guys. Sorry, I'm in my nightgown. Y'all always see me in my nightgown. One thing I do not do, even if I had all the beauty equipment and makeup and a beautiful backdrop, which is a beautiful backdrop because it's cross, and a little bit of friend mail, that's birthday card. I mean, these are homemade except for the postcard that came from Hawaii. Anyway, Mexico. Anyway, I'm not into fancy stuff, so I'm just about as country as you can get. Anyway, except I don't sing. I don't sing country music. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here. It's been a few days since I've made a video, and I don't want you guys to think I've dropped dead yet. I have not dropped dead yet. Anyway, not much really has gone on. As y'all can probably hear, I'm still sort of losing my voice. If I talk too much, it's gone. And Sarah tells me all the time, Mom, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Phone shut off right when I was getting to the good part. It's just the mouthy part on my kids. My kids' mouthiness. Anyway, she said, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings. And she has said this more than once. Ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but your voice sounds horrible. Please stop talking. And, you know, up until about the 30th time, it was cute and it was funny. And now I just want to choke her. I have let her know that I wanted to choke her. But, just joking. I would never hurt that kid. And I have noticed something in videos and pictures now. I have always been fat. I'm a fat girl. And not in the PHAT, but the FAT. I have always been fat. Saying the word fat does not bother me whatsoever. I have lost about 90 pounds altogether. I have found about 20 of that, and I'm constantly going up and down, up and down. That does not include the swelling, edema, which happens because of my congestive heart failure, or God knows what, really. Anyway, and then it's like 20 pounds overnight, which is great on the brain, but also my brain's thinking, wait a minute, I can't be losing that overnight. Anywho, I have noticed, I'm sorry, I am moving, my phone is moving, I apologize. It's just the way we are as a couple. Anyway, I have noticed when I get my picture taken, or Sarah does a video, she does a lot of videos. Thank God she doesn't post 99.9% of the time. But of course she wouldn't without my permission anyway. Even the stupid ones, look, I ain't shy. I share my stupidity with the world. Anyway, this. I had an aunt, I think she was an aunt, a great aunt. I don't know. I would have to ask my grandmother, because she would know exactly who I'm talking about. But she's dead, so can't ask her. Anyway, she had a hanging down chin. Well, it wasn't really a chin. It was this. And me and my brother, we were very young. I don't know. I might have been 5 or something. Just very, very young. And I didn't understand human anatomy. Especially human anatomy and the aging body. So, it was always interesting to me. And it was like hypnotizing. Because when she shook her head no, the chin shook its head on its own. When she would laugh, it would do things. Excuse me, I got to switch hands. Anyway, so I have been cursed with that same thing because I laughed at her. When I say laugh at her, since a very, very young age, I have not made fun of people because I grew up with people with disabilities, not necessarily in my family, immediate family, but in school and other white friends, family of friends, close friends, things like that. So I have never made fun of people. So I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing with her, she just wasn't laughing. But it would have been so simple for me to say, hey, Aunt, I wish I could remember her name. Don't you hate that? Anyway, what is that? And she would have answered. Now, this is my turkey gizzard. That's what I say. Although I always say plural when I say turkey. It's my turkey's gizzards. Excuse me. My mouth is always dry because my meds and just being diabetic. Anyway, I don't want to spend 20 minutes on my gizzard. So, anyway, there is absolutely nothing going on. Sarah and I are feeling a lot better. I don't think we will go to church this evening. I'm still coughing. Once I start coughing, which is usually in the mornings, like a smoker. Anyway, in the mornings and sometimes in the evenings. But once I start, I cannot stop. It's almost like eating Lay's potato chips. You can't eat just one. You can't cough just one with me. And it's annoying. And I have to move around because I have to straighten myself and just cough until I'm done. Anyway, so I'm not real sure if we're going tonight, which is kind of upsetting. But then again, I can pick it up anytime. Pastor's wife, excuse my voice, like I said, pastor's wife posted on Instagram. She may have posted in other places, I'm sure. She did because she sells things on occasion, I've noticed. And she mentions it's also posted on the marketplace. I'm assuming Facebook. Although they do not use Facebook as a form of sharing with people. But anyway, she had a bread maker. And I've always wanted one because look, homemade bread is the best, but it's also a pain. If you have ever made bread dough, ever, even one time, it is something you will not enjoy, or you will enjoy immensely, and that's all you eat for the rest of your life. Anyway, so she's giving it away. And I said, and I saw the post, and I said, hey, if you haven't given it away, I'd love to give it a new home. Like I said, I've always wanted one. My grandmother would not have been caught, even by the mailman, with one. Trust me, everything was homemade with her, which is wonderful, but I also blame her for my gluttony. I gotta blame somebody besides myself. Anyway, so she said I could have it. I am thrilled. And she was also going to print out the owner's manual because she doesn't have the manual anymore. So she did so. She said she'd bring it to church tonight. So I'm not real sure if we're going. It is, Wednesday is always when they do stuff with the kids. I mean, the adults, obviously, we have a prayer meeting and then we have church. But the kids are upstairs for the whole service. So it's like kids' night. I cannot believe this is so long. I apologize. But you're the one watching it. And also, if you get this far and watch the whole thing, why? I don't know why I always say that. Why? Also say the word that all of you know, all of my old family and friends, which is pretty much Batman. I don't even watch Batman. I was just thinking for a second. My mind, it took a break. But anyway, Sarah just restarted her Batman game. She plays something all the way through, and then she'll set it up, or, put it somewhere for like a year, and then she'll bring it back, and start playing again. It's like a whole new game, she said. She forgot all the what the characters do and all that stuff. But anyway, or how to make the characters do things. Anyway, so the moral of the story is, I'm getting a bread machine, which makes me so happy. One of my favorite things. And I'm going to have to watch myself because, as a lot of you know, bread, basically, it's a starch, okay? Bread basically turns into sugar in your system. So when a diabetic eats bread, even store-bought, which is all I ever eat because I don't have a bread machine. But anyway, and I'm too lazy to knead the dough. And then bake it for 85 years. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, it basically turns to sugar. So your blood could be saying 65, and an hour after you eat, even with insulin, it could be well over 200, even with insulin. So this is already 10 minutes, and my phone did cut off after a couple of minutes earlier when I first started it. So I apologize. I just wanted to get on here and make a video. And oh my gosh, so much is happening with some friends. Some people need prayer requests. My father-in-law does. He's got some stuff going on. This is my sister-in-law, Lacey, who I talk about all the time. Her dad. A friend just bought a house or is in the process. So thrilled, so happy. Just a lot of stuff going on with people that I know. So I feel so blessed to just have them in my life. But I know they pray for me and they wish me well when things are going on. This Friday, on the 1st, usually my bill paying day, although 99% of everything now I pay for online, my bills. So I don't know how to set up the bill pay through the bank. I don't know why there's gone. Anyway, but I just go to the website and pay, and they don't see me for another month. In fact, I go there just once a month, and a lot of the passwords I forget. I really need to finally just have a little password notebook, put it somewhere, because everybody has one, right? My ex-husband has one. And Lacey, that's what I call her. Sarah, she has one. Everybody has one but me. And I'm like, wait a minute. What is the password for this? Anyway, so I'm done talking. This is going to be like an 85-year long video. Every time I say anything that's a number off the top of my head, an 8 always has to be in there. And the weird thing about it, my softball number, we sucked. We only won one game, and it was forfeited because they didn't show up because of rain. We did great. Anyway, I was number 8. So, I also had hair cut like a boy. Thank you, Grandma. Anyway, you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Have a great weekend. Hopefully I can make another video. Maybe Friday from Tyler, Sarah and I, when she comes. Even when she doesn't come, although it's drive-through then. We always stop at Jack in the Box. We try at least once on the way up there or on the way back. Sometimes we can hit it twice. Depends on the hours and if we're hungry. But it's my favorite fast food restaurant. We don't have one around here. So we have to go way too far. Too far to drive like in the evening. You know, if it was like 35 miles, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But it's way more than that. Anyway, y'all be quiet. Because this video is going to be, like I said, 85 years long. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful rest of the week. God bless. Please do something good for somebody. You never know. They might just be waiting for you to smile. Okay. Take care. God bless. Bye.